Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to Anno 1800. So, when we left off last episode, we did a little bit of work in the New World, really got ourselves some rum established, and I think, well, we kind of need to take a quick peek at our overall storage to see what we're looking like if we go to Manola and take a peek at our rum. And rum is currently at 31 tons. Do I have a vessel moving goods? Let's see, this is from Boca. Boca. Okay. So we currently have the Gorgon 3 moving goods. So we don't want to drop off rum at Boca anymore, nor pick it up from Manola, because we are shifting the rum one direction. You're producing it here and shifting it there. Great. And you know what? Same thing is going to go for the fried plantains. We'll pick up the fried plantains in Boca and take it to Manola. And I think I might shift to that ideal when it comes to most goods. Islands like Boca, I believe, will be able to shift specific goods in one direction. The nice thing is, I'm moving towards a shift in philosophy. So, early game, I believe that the balance of routes are the way to go, especially with new islands, as you build up the goods in an island and really start to just get them started, right? But now, we're shifting more towards having islands that are producers, movers and shakers in their own right. So, I'm wondering if Boca can now supply all of the goods that it needs to for itself in its tier. So, for example, we could set up our alpaca farms somewhere. Let's see. I would like to tap into the mines here. Get rid of that. Wrap a road, and... yeah, sure, that'll work. So we got these poncho darners, right? Say we had... 6. I could even do more than that if I wanted to. But we'll start with 6. Actually, I'm going to flip these the other way. I can grab multiple at a time. Alright, they're all facing this direction. And I would need 3 of these, 1, 2, and 3, to supply those, right? However, if we add a silo... oops. Actually, no, that works. Do something like this.
No fields, no work.
Oh, I know you don't have fields, it's fine. We're getting there. What do you mean promotion not possible? Oh, we're out of bricks? Really? Well, in any case, this will be enough to supply...
I told you I was peaceable.
The ponchos. Okay, so we're going back to this one. Move the ponchos one way. We've got 36 tons there right now. 81 tons of that, 50 tons of that. The only thing we don't have is schnapps. So we can't pick it up in either location because there just aren't any. But we are producing enough of everything else that over time, we can push everything towards Manola and be supplying that. Now the bonus is, say we got our alpaca farms going. We need felt. But felt is also used as a Jornalero good. Huh. Alright. How about we make some felt producers? What do they make? Oh, yeah, so I can just, like, add 2 more alpaca farms. Throw that way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's really not bad. Actually, what I might do, if I put you over here, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's going to be enough for that, and it produces a little bit more alpaca wool, which we could either turn into more poncho darners, or more felt to be then used with bombins. And we're producing cotton here, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, I've been talking this over with some people in Discord about, like, ways that we might shift our production style. And I'm kind of doing this on the fly. In case you don't know, much of what I do is on the fly. I don't like to do a lot of preparation beforehand. I don't do a script. I don't do any kind of prep work whatsoever. Everything I do is 100% just off the top of my head. And that goes for how I build, how I design, how I make my logistics. Like, actually, the logistics side is probably the one thing that I do ahead of time. But again, that's still just in my head. I'll kind of come up with an idea, and then I'll come sit down and play, and just decide that that's what I'm going to do that day. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well. You know, that's just how it goes. But I enjoy that. I like the surprise of building something, getting to the end of it, and saying, oh wow, that turned out great, or oh man, that was awful, I need to try and do something different next time. Nice little fishing harbor area. At some point we need to upgrade that warehouse, because that thing is dying. And we're totally full on sugarcane, which is fine. So maybe we could end up doing that, and I might be able to start doing the same thing in the old world with a lot of its production.
One final look.
One final look. What do we got? Nope. Obviously, we're seeing some balance issues. The other thing about that is, if I move towards this, every island being self-sufficient, and then pushing its production further into the supply chain, like towards its capital, like Manola, or like Kafia, or like Cape Trelawney, not Cape Trelawney, what is it, Crown Falls, it might be a really good thing. Okay, so what else can we do here?
I've been through worse.
We have lots and lots of Jornaleros here. We're making plenty of rum to push through, and it's actually making us a little bit of money. Same thing goes for our fried plantains and our ponchos. The island overall is not making as much money as it could, but that's okay, because it is a supply chain island. Can I upgrade my port here at all? No. In order to upgrade our port, we need 1,500 obreros. In order to upgrade my obreros here, I either need to get rid of Jornalero jobs or create more Jornaleros. I currently have a lot of Jornaleros on this island.
I can teach you how it works.
What else can I produce here on Boca? Boca can make corn. So we already have a lot of corn fertility here. Well, making some corn over here wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's see if we can exploit this a little bit. I'll give you a road. That's fine. Okay, I will fill that one extra tile. And what if I give it like 1, 2, 3, 4? I'll leave space to add a couple more felt producers. Let's get another corn farm here. See how far I can take this. Oh, actually, very far. I need to get rid of those tiles. I need to add a little bit of room there. Room for one more. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And we can get that iron later. What do you need to build the iron mine? Ah, 2,700 artistas. So that right there tells me that that is an artista good. Good to know. Good to know. Powered pasture? Oh! Well, wait. What else can the alpacas give us? I already knew that the cows can give milk, but what can the alpacas give? Electricity provides saltpeter? Oh, so you don't have to import it in order to do... What was the supply chain? Yeah, the saltpeter works, because you need saltpeter and fish oil to go into an industrial oil press, which goes in the woods, and that plus clay to get the helium. Oh, that's cool. Are there any more clay pits that we're not using? Let's get into all of those. Oh, we need to increase our population. Let's do that. Okay, cool. I don't mind supplying at least a few obreros here, because we're going to have gold deposits to use. We're going to have, gosh, bauxite. Bauxite uses... Oh, jornaleros, actually. What else uses obreros? Helium? Helium does. As well as iron? Iron does. Okay. And don't forget we have a lot of oil here as well. Let's see. Trying to think of what I want to do to make Boca more productive. Well, we've got our bricks. Let's go ahead and just turn on felt for jornaleros. That's an easy thing to do. In fact, if we look over here, suddenly it's making us money as well. So we're eating 2 tons, and we've got 2 tons more that we can supply, which could be used for bomb bins here, for our bearers. Let's take the corn that we already have. We can make a cattle farm here. See if we can do this in an interesting way. Oh, they can't link together. I just realized, I don't think I've ever tried to link a cattle pasture with an alpaca pasture. It would be very interesting if you could do that somehow.
Once we're done here, we can bag some rabbits.
Yeah, that doesn't really work out the way I was hoping. I was wanting to find some way to either do like an L shape or wrap things around where you can add silo. Oh, hang on. That gets close. Getting closer. Maybe I put you here. Add some trees in between. At least that way they're kind of connected.
Stand aside, boss.
Go ahead and get another silo for that. And we can add a tortilla maker. We'll put that over here by the docks. That's fine. Let's see. Eventually that'll produce enough to give us our arbreros. What do they need lifestyle-wise? Spectacles? Hell no. Although, we could start planning a few of these. So, I'm actually going to write these down. So we got spectacles. Because I started to do a little bit of this off-stream. Typewriters. Oof. And we've got illuminated scripts. Oh.
I feel bad for the poor jornaleros. They will never experience the bliss that comes with progress.
So we're actually very close to doing the illuminated scripts in Besa. And of course we got all of our mail. I really want to play with our airships again. We're not far from that. Scooters, that's an Artista need, and Artista need. Oh, so with the Artista unlocks, we can satisfy Artistas and Obreras. Yeah, that'd be really nice. Going back here to Jornaleros. So I already actually have work clothes set up. I just need to add a ship to it, and we could really expand our work clothes production. Let's see, what else? The felt we figured out. F! Really? Well, guess what we can actually supply? They want soccer balls. That's local. Okay.
Kids these days have lost our values.
And then what if we look over here? I'd like to take a quick peek at
The glass is...
Artistas.
Pour some more.
Ooh, light bulbs. Okay. What else do we have? We've got lanterns. Okay. Jewelry. That's an old world thing. And we've got
Sarmiento never picked up a
champagne.
paintbrush. If she had, I bet those artworks would have made you weep. So expressive, so brave, so true a woman.
Billiard tables and souvenirs, which both of those are so far out, I'm not even going to worry about that because that's getting all the way into, I believe it was high rises and, oh, that's the tourist stuff, which I'm not a big fan of the tourist season stuff, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so that's actually, there's a couple things in there that we could jump into right now. So let's create a new trade route. And this one is going to be Tabarim to Manola. So we're going to have to create a brand new group. And going from Tabarim, we're going to start grabbing our Tefgrass. Tef. And I'm going to go ahead and add a ship to this right now. No, actually, I'm not. Okay. So we're going to go here. Yeah, I'll get 3 more. Hey, we just unlocked the Tycoon influence. So all of our ships, all of our trade ships, now move. And that starts to add up really quick.
A new
It
commission.
is a very, very good thing.
Influence bonus.
In influence bonus. Did we go up another population level? I guess we did. Cool. What are we gonna do now? Oh, did I ever... I created a new group. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna rename that. That is going to be Taborim to Manola. Whoops. M-A-N-O-L-A. Cool. And we're gonna get another one from Tabarim. Here we go. No. New World. To Manola. And this one is going to be... What was I grabbing? Illuminated scripts. Yes. And we'll also need one for lanterns. There's illuminated scripts, which we actually have some. Would you look at that? Alright, illuminated script. There we go. And we'll move that from Manola... Did I do that backwards? Oh, no. What do I have in the Manola to Tabarim route? I'm going to accept that. But then I want to see Manola to Tabarim. What are we moving? Oh, cotton and tobacco. Right, because those are things that we need. And we actually need to fill that ship. Which means we need to get some tobacco back towards Manola. Good point. Higa Luego has some tobacco. Yeah, sure, what the hell. Where do I want to do it? Let's do that.
Maybe 3.
You're saying that's the front?
Bushels, I wouldn't like to say.
I guess I could see that. To me, that looks like the front, though. This looks like it's where you bring everything in from the fields to here. Let's run a road down like so. And I will fill in those last few tiles. And I'll put one there and put one there. Run a road down this way. Let's add a warehouse. You guys can reach. Perfect. Nice little rectangular area. Doesn't look half bad. Now, from Higa Luego, we're going to add... Let's create a route, trade route, from here to there. With this just being a bulk route of tobacco, and it's not going to be that much, I only think I need one of these. So we'll just add a schooner, tobacco. Yep, that'll work. And we're going to go... Let's see, this is Manola to Higa Luego. Perfect. And eventually we'll start getting some of that back to Tabarim in order to make the clay pipes. So, very, very cool. So that's our TEF, that's our illuminated scripts, and we need lanterns now. Obviously lanterns, I don't think that's something that we can make there yet. But again, just getting this route established. Going back to the New World. Here? Whoa, no. To Manola. I accidentally clicked on a ship. Alright, this is lanterns. Let's grab... There they are. 3 and 4. Great. And... Where is it? Tabarim to Manola. Great. The ship will be... not one that I currently have. Still need to build some. So I think TEF is going to be the first one we'll grab. And I think 1, maybe 2 clippers will be enough to supply that for all of the islands here. So that being said, let's go to each island.
To keep waking up for.
I would like to turn on all of the
Ship
needs
constructed.
across the board for all residences, for all the things. There's really no reason not to. It just means that eventually, when those goods are supplied, whatever island receives those goods will start to actually use them. Yeah, I don't have like all my population tiers there. Let's do the same thing here. Great.
It's not special here, but what do you expect?
Oh! They like having the beach as well. That's good to know. Okay. So, I think I need to unlock the beach, because it seems like that's a universal desire that unlocks with 1,800 artistas. So, we need to work on our artistas. How are we doing over here on greed? Well, greed is building up all of its goods, because, again, it's just moving everything into it. Calencia, we don't have any buildings on yet. And that's something I really want to change, because this is a fantastic place to build. Let me actually go into blueprint mode. Alright, so we got... Ooh, this could actually be really cool. 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do these big looping ring structures for our buildings. Four, 5, 6. And I could fit my markets and other things in to this structure somewhere. Or maybe even just drop it in like here. Drop one over here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's go back. We're going to get a chapel. Just kind of do this catty corner opposite build. And we're going to need a boxing arena. Keep that seaside. That's not bad. Of course, I'll upgrade you. Start getting some homes in here. And again, I'm going to come over here. Lifestyle needs. We're going to turn everything on. Cool. We're going to need to get some more clippers. So I want to go back to the old world.
That's the going price for contraband.
Alright, another 10 clippers. That should be good. How far do we need to go to unlock the next one? We need to get 300 points invested. We're currently at 173. Well, that's not bad. So now that I'm doing what I think I'm doing, you know, we're actually supplying a little fish, a little schnapps, and a little work clothes on this island. Same thing goes for sausage. So we're kind of already fulfilling most of what we need to be shifting all of the goods towards our capital island. I went way overboard on the work clothes here. trying to think, like, islands like St. Sebastian. Okay, so St. Sebastian takes a little hit because it doesn't quite have the schnapps that it needs. But you know what I could do is, let's say you got, okay, so we trade fish back, we trade schnapps back, you trade work clothes, so that's 3 items right there. And then what if you had, I don't know, you'd want to move wool back inland because
It's our human rights.
oh wow, there's lots of things here that we could start supplying as well.
Things are somewhat humdrum.
When you're looking at your artisans, artisans like to have wool as well. And clay. Oh, they just want raw paper? Well, paper's easy.
I like.
So paper gives money. Soccer balls give money. I don't know about perfumes and scooters.
Ship constructed.
Wool just gives you an extra artisan per building. Clay actually pays out pretty well for what it is.
I wonder if I'm being overlooked.
No, not really. Here, have some soap. 5 coins per house, 17 coins per house, and they're only willing to pay 8 coins per house. But still, that's not bad. And we're making plenty of soap. So that's just going to make us more and more money. Yeah. And looks like we're still meeting needs. Cool. So what other needs can we turn on? We already have flour and soap turned on for them. So let's turn on herb, sugar, hibiscus hibiscus petals? Ew. I mean, if we could generate enough, we could bring that back. It gives an extra 3 farmers and another coin. Herbs is a big one, so import that from the New World. Sugar is also from the New World. We really need to start thinking about our mail. Hot sauce really sucks. I don't know if I want to do that. Beef is easy. Wait, workers need beef now? That's super easy to supply.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And how much would it be? That's already making us money? No way.
No space left here.
Well, we'll make space. That makes a lot of money. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I now want to supply beef to all of my islands, everywhere. Dang. So we're going to need some more bespoke routes, I think, for some of our trades. If we're really seriously looking at fulfilling lifestyle needs, it's going to boost our population so much, it only makes sense that we really start to strongly consider trading some of those goods. I mean, the workers alone with the beef, that's a lot of money. Because that's telling me right now that just with those beef farms... Really? We're making 700 gold off of beef? I'm sorry, that just blows my mind because suddenly, the reason this is so cool, beef making you money means if you oversupply just a little bit of beef while you're making your
Always
your
harder with someone at your
goulash and your
shoulder.
canned food, suddenly that makes you,
You create
money.
a monster.
It's actually a worthwhile thing to be making. Why are you unhappy? Propaganda. Oh, have my competitors been dropping propaganda on my town? Consuming care packages and propaganda packages. So the question is, who's been doing this? I don't know. I've been away for so long, I haven't seen any airships. Oh, wrong button. But no, seriously, I haven't seen any ships
constructed.
moving goods. Huh. That's something to be worried about now. Oh, really? No warehouse in range? I'll fix that. I can't believe that can't reach. Well, good news is, Coffea is starting to build up on construction goods. I think it's time for me to do what I did in other areas. We're going to come over here to Coffea. We are no longer going to load those goods at the islands it's dropping off at. It's simply loading in Coffea, dropping off elsewhere. That's all you're doing. So we're pushing those goods out to all other islands. The only reason we won't do that is if we are supplying it from one of those outer islands in. Pepper pot, same thing. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I had the limiter set on pepper pot for those goods. I need to check that. While we're thinking about it. Oh yeah, we're good. Look at that. We'll get some upgrades. Speaking of, can I upgrade any of these? They're all large. What do they need next? They need concrete. Do we have concrete? Oh, we got a ton of concrete. I might just need, like, a little ship pushing some concrete to some of these islands. Alright, so that's good now. Pepper pot, St. Sebastian. We'll do that now. That's Tabarim, Woodlots. Boom, 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 boom. Great, and we're bringing timber in from
Ship
Woodlot.
constructed.
Speaking of, yeah, it still has plenty. How is Woodlot doing when it comes to imports and exports? Apparently we're exporting pigs somewhere for something. I don't remember why or what, but that's good. 236 out of 1,000. 56 out of 1,000, so it's going to take some time before that really hits full stride. Oh, a big part of that, though, is probably going to be the amount of wood that we had here. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So it'll take a long time before that really starts to build up, unless we really get a lot of storage here. Which we might eventually. We might get there.
New orders.
Alright, back to the New World.
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, you're already ready to upgrade? Oh, yeah, because we have all of our needs set here.
Workforce shortage.
Speaking of, our people here cannot supply their own fried plantains. They can supply their own ponchos, so that's a thing we'll do here. Where do I want to do that? That's a good question. How about right here? Let's get... I don't know. Where do you go?
Hola!
Hola. I think I kind of like having my silo that way. It's a new thing for me, but I kind of like it. It's growing on me. And add another silo there. Great. Yeah, I kind of like the direction this is all turning into. Am I out of wood? Yeah, I am. Let's see if we can get a little bit of wood supplied. Oh yeah, he's dropping off the last little bit that we need. We will build that. We'll add a silo. Wrap that there.
Ship constructed.
Oh, really? Will you not let me... Really? So, where typically it would let me place more pastures, it's not allowing me to do so there. Now that's interesting. I wonder why. Can I still do that for... let's see, what am I looking for? Can I do it for a cattle farm? Now that's weird. What about for my other farms? Did something change with one of the patches? It's letting me do it for them. Huh, so it's just in the New World. I wonder if it has to do with the powered pastures that you're not allowed to have more for some reason. Like, are the individual pastures themselves the ones that are supplying the goods that you need? The extra goods when you actually give them power?
Aye.
Okay.
Workforce shortage.
So... I feel like the balancer would work here for... what is it called? The fried plantains, no matter what. I think that will stay. But we are going to be producing more ponchos and bringing them back. So rather than loading ponchos in Manola, we'll load in Calencia and bring back. Do I have sugarcane here? No, I do not. So I will not load rum here to bring back. Oh wait, yes I will. Because again, that's going to end up being a balancer. Duh. So ponchos we're taking back. No, most of everything else here is going to be a balancer. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually run... I don't know, we're going to just run some roads out here. Because I would really, really like to start thinking about getting some haciendas. Let's see.
Ship constructed.
Alright, let's run a road straight out. And I did a little bit of decoration before the other day. I'd like to do a similar thing here. Wow, that did not look great. Okay, apparently you have to build the damn thing for that to happen.
New edict announced today. All alpaca wool must be assessed for fluffiness by a royal inspector before sale. Good citizens, take heed.
Alright. All alpaca wool. Let's see. I would like to add a hacienda pool on each side with palm trees. Yeah, that's not too bad. You'll grab everything. Put you right there. And I would say that works. Let's do the Dietary Education Initiative. So, our people will eat 30% less fried plantains and tortillas. Blech. What about farms? Do we want farms? Artista quarters. That's cool.
They don't need us.
I build a farm. What do I want to produce here? Well, I could produce coffee. I could produce cocoa, caoutchouc. I could produce sugarcane here. And that way, I could still make my own rum on this island. That'd be one more good that we could push forward instead of bringing it back. I actually kind of like that idea. So maybe we have, I don't know, like a pear? We can add a storeroom back here. Or maybe right on the road. Yeah, I kind of like right on the road. I do want to delete the trees to see what the hell I'm doing. Because sometimes it's difficult.
There's nowhere to take.
Yeah, that'll work. Few more fields. And I'll even make a little extra.
The land has to be prepared first.
And it can almost reach here. But what I could do... Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And it damn near reaches, but not quite. Crap. Okay. How about now? Yeah, that works. Perfect. And we'll need some lumberjack huts. How do I want to do this? Let's get a road around you, a road around you. Add another warehouse here. Right. Now we can add a little bit of wood. I don't know that I want to have wood over here, though, because this is our prime farming area. Radius will increase when 800 population is reached on this island. What's the max radius again? Isn't it like 75? I know that they doubled it at some point. Cannot increase further. Okay, so 75 is the max. Huh. So this actually could cover a larger area. We'll go ahead and get our first obreros here.
Ship constructed.
We can't make fried plantains here, because I don't think that these will support production of plantains. Sorry, my chair arms are actually rubbing against the desk there, making funny noises. I could start making schnapps here. What could be fun is
The people
if
celebrate
we
your
make
leadership.
schnapps. We supply Jornaleros here. Like, we upgrade these to
I feel
obreros.
so lucky.
Our Jornaleros are supplied through the Hacienda. Right? Oh gosh.
Go inside, walk for an afternoon, and when they come out, there is a new edict.
Really? So if I copy the road at all, it won't allow me to just copy that section of road. It wants me to copy the Hacienda and all roads attached to it. It's a little crazy, but I guess I can understand. Sort of, kind of, not really. Alright, so that's going to be a whole lot of Jornaleros. They'll need schnapps, and they'll have all these lifestyle needs that I could supply as well. If I get their felt... Actually, in a way, doing the lifestyle needs for the Jornaleros with these makes a whole lot more sense.
We are fine.
So 55 apiece. That's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. That's 900 Jornaleros right there. Plus 5 times 18. So that's just about 1,000. Right around. If they're supplied with all their goods, obviously. Like, we'd still need to give them schnapps, hot sauce, and everything else. But maybe... Let's take a look at hot sauce here. How much do you need? Not much. No, I actually need to grab the Hacienda Brewery. Oh, damn, look at that.
What can I do for you?
Alright, how much do you supply? Not enough. Every 2 minutes. Okay, that gives me that. Now, that means I need another farm. Crop selection, we're going to go to spices. And how quickly do you make spices? Every minute. We're going to go ahead and delete those. Going to add that there, add that there.
Thank you for all you've done.
Oh, really? 3 tiles short? Okay, well, I'm just going to do that. Now, you are currently having to go all the way around, so I kind of want to add at least one tile here. And
Ship
then
constructed.
make these.
All alpaca wool
Wow,
must be
those still only cost 1 wood to make? Really? Yeah, okay, I guess so. What about the Obrero? 3 wood. And Artistas? 6 wood and 2 bricks. That's cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. What's our workforce doing? Oh, we're getting there. We're still overproducing ponchos. That's good. We're overproducing the hot sauce if we just can get enough of that supplied to these. So I guess we need schnapps. So change that to schnapps. Change you over to schnapps. So you make 1 per minute.
Ceasefire has ended.
That's now enough to supply everything. And we'll need more farms. Because you're going to start making potatoes. Go to crop selection, make potatoes, and you're making... Ah!
Take off that tatty old poncho. You are Haciendado now.
So that should be enough to supply both of those. The question is, will it make us money? I don't know. We'll find out. One thing I would like to do... Let's see, we have... Coffea to Manola. Work clothes. Move the Guzzler. Let's, take a quick peek here. Yeah, we've got work clothes there.
A trade agreement.
Let's get that in motion. And also, looking at the old world, we have Brownwell. Let's see, Coffea to Brownwell. We have a ship here. Wait for goods. I want to add the Goblin Shark. And between the two of those, we should end up having enough throughput to move all the work clothes we need to back to Coffea and then over to Manola. In theory. But we've needed to add that upgrade for a while. So that will be very, very welcome. So it looks like we're making our first Hacienda schnapps. That's in progress. And let's see, have they... I kind of want to see what happens after they supply
Fire has been vanquished.
schnapps to the people here. How happy will they be? How much money will it make me for the 1,000 or so Jornaleros I have? And will it be worth the effort? My gut feeling is it just might be. Also, looking at this, 30 Jornaleros to power that. It's also 30 Jornaleros to produce for a rum distillery. So... Oh, but these have the negative attractiveness. That's right. I knew there was something about these that wasn't good. So, Control Q. Schnapps is making a moderate amount of money.
Ship constructed.
We will be so much stronger together. No need to be so
Sure.
formal. Oh,
Let's be friends. I think we're right on the money. I would like to get some corn here. If only because it will make our alpacas supply a little bit more. And then... Oh, actually, could I wrap a field here? Ooh, I can. With them producing more, I could actually start making felt.
A check copy?
Oh wow, we're already on a new paper? Yeah, give me money.
You gained an
Huss
influence
makes
bonus.
no money. That's just a net negative. But it does give us people. So if we can get work clothes on the move, we get teff grass on the move. Let's go back to that trade route. Let's see, it is Tabarim to Manola. I would like to add the squirt to that. And then I guess I need to start planning some routes going to these islands. So let's get one from Manola to Calencia. Manola to Calencia. Turn that off. We will go ahead and start moving teff. We can move... What are the other goods that we need? Work clothes.
Ship constructed.
Your Nalero something needs. Lifestyle needs goods. That's as far as I can go. Lifestyle good. And I want to load that back up. Yeah, we'll just make that a balancing route. I will do a clipper on this, though, because I know there's more goods that I want to add. That was Calencia. Right. So, what else do we need to bring? We're already moving felt. So, let's actually add felt to that line. And soccer balls. Oh, that's actually everything. Okay. Yeah, felt. Let's see, where is it? It's going to be an intermediate good for
bring us
everything
the
felt.
horizon, where the fire of freedom rises.
Actually, we'll load it in Calencia, drop it in Manola, because we're producing it here. What was the last one? Soccer balls. Soccer balls. Okay, that one I don't know about. I need to take a look at football. Okay, so Nandu Farm produces Nandu leather, but with electricity it produces Nandu feathers. Okay. How many do they want? 2 tons. So you really only need 1 of these. And then I guess we need a farm here. Don't do that. We need crop selection, caoutchouc. Right?
A fire broke out.
Get rid of that.
Ship constructed.
Alright, you produce every minute. I need one more over here.
Grab those walls clean.
I'll have them face opposite directions. Okay, that's that. Agricultural products, that's enough as well. And a Nandu farm. So I put one of these on the other island, didn't really do much with it after the fact. I did a little style like this, I think. Actually, that alone
Workforce shortage.
is enough for what we're doing. I do want to give it some style, though.
Better doing this by hand.
So we can go ahead and add a silo. And if we get some corn in there, we'll get more Nandu. But right now, we're getting footballs.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Really? That only cost you 15 gold to make that? It's a really cheap production line.
Mediocre.
You're mediocre.
Workforce
So
shortage.
the Obreras don't want to play with footballs. That's fine. That's their prerogative. There's our first football. Soccer ball. Oh, they actually call it a soccer ball. That's entertaining. All right. Soccer. Huh. That's actually making some good money. Yeah, we'll need to give it a few minutes before it's
An
totally...
explosion in one of your factories.
Although, actually, it's filling up again. I'd like to see if it gets all the way up to 100%. Dropping again.
Ship constructed.
Tell you what. Do something like this. Oh, that actually worked out just fine.
Workforce shortage.
Alright, so there's more caoutchouc. We get another ball manufactory there. And we need more corn. How much corn do we have? Nowhere near enough. Okay. Things are getting messy. But I'm kind of just like playing with a whole bunch of production lines right now. I would like to come back and clean this up. If we can get the silo started here, That'll be enough Nandu leather to provide everything else.
Bien hecho. Good job.
And we're fully supplied. Yeah, so we could actually start exporting those everywhere. Because that's just the, how much we're making off of Yornaleros, which is nowhere near as much as I would think for everything else. Why are we out of fried plantains?
Ready for a challenge.
Workforce shortage.
Okay, let's grab footballs. Soccer balls. We're gonna pick up in Calencia and drop off in Manola. Because long term, that's the goal.
Ship constructed.
That's actually significantly simpler than I thought. And we're currently at 1 hour and 11 minutes right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. But guys, thank you so much for being here. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and smash that sub button. It's the best way to help the channel grow, as well as comments. Love hearing your comments down below and interacting with you guys. And as always, be sure to look in the description for a link to our Discord, where we talk about all things Anno all the time, day in, day out. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.